Hi, hello everyone. How are you? So I'm going to do another message here for you guys. This is going to be about what is hidden. I also am going to be doing another free 15-minute reading giveaway, which I've only been doing those on the first of the month, but Spirit is really drawing me to do a few more this month. So that's what I'm going to do. So if you're subscribed, you're liking, you're commenting, you could potentially win a free 15-minute reading from me. And then I'm also going to be doing the prophecy messages again this week. So even if you just post a crystal ball emoji, as long as you've got the crystal ball emoji, you could potentially get chosen to get a card pull on those. So, and you don't have to be subscribed to get the crystal ball emoji, but you do in order to get the free 15-minute reading, because it's like that equal energy exchange. So, and it's just something that I do, that I offer for my subscribers only. So, okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. And you can take this opportunity to really check in with your higher self, to connect with your spirit guides or your angels, the universe, your spirit team, God, if you wish, and just ask for clarity. Ask for messages in your highest good, and then use your own intuition and discernment when listening to the collective messages, and only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, ascended masters. Thank you, ancestors, spirit guides, higher light beings. Thank you, galactic ancestors of the highest good and benevolent galactic beings. I call to you now, and I invite you here into this space to help me grasp messages and answers that need to be delivered to the collective of souls that find their way here. I thank you for guiding, blessing, and protecting this reading for myself and the precious souls that find their way here. I thank you for using all of my cards that I use here today as tools to communicate, to bring clarity, insight, guidance, validation, confirmation, information, wisdom, and or knowledge that comes from love. Thank you for enlightening these tools with clear and easy to understand, honest, accurate, trustworthy answers and messages from the divine that are only of the highest good and to the harm of none. And thank you for the accuracy on my part as well, with peace, love, light, and gratitude. So it is. Namaste. Okay. What do you guys think of my big honking candle right there? It's a lot bigger in person than it looks on that screen. I kept running out, like my candles burn so fast. I'm like, okay, well, at least I got this big one here that I won't have to worry about, running out anytime soon. And then I've got these little this pure sage energy cleansing candle that was actually sent to me by a subscriber that ordered them from me off my Amazon wish list, where I had just moved and got into my new apartment. So and I love them. I've used them up so much, like that's the last one left. It came in a pack of 4. And they're amazing. You guys, they don't promote me or anything, but they are so great. I don't have anybody that promotes me. So anything I tell you guys about, it's just because I really love it. And I just wanted to, I don't know if you guys use those or not, but it's pure sage and it's energy cleansing. And they've got a really clean, sagey smell, not overpowering. And it really does uplift the energy in the room, especially I can tell, especially after about an hour of them burning, I can just feel like an energy shift in the room. Like I could just feel it, and I just feel happier, more upbeat. So if you guys get them, you can put them in different rooms of your house, especially, I feel like, especially like anywhere you do spiritual work or like in your bedroom. I just love them. So I have no idea why I even was telling you guys about that. I just felt drawn to talk about it. Okay, so I decided I kind of wanted to like look at what's hidden. I just was trying to come up with like ideas on, you know, what I could do, and I was just kind of having a conversation with spirit in my mind, and got, let's focus on like what's hidden. This could be hidden aspects of yourself or someone that you're dealing with, because this is collective. So I'm going to be like tapping into those energies that are hidden. So again, because it is collective and I am tapping into a specific energy, then this could either be for you or someone that you're dealing with. So that's why you're going to have to use discernment. So first I'm going to use this deck here. Okay, so you could find that you are being a bit pessimistic. And again, only take the messages that resonate and leave the rest, because Spirit like really threw that in my mind's eye real quick there. Not every single message that you hear in this reading is going to be for you. So if you know it's for you, take it. If you know it's not, you know that you're going to leave it for someone else, that it's going to be for someone else that hears the message. And you will know if it's for you. So, and if it feels like it's regarding like someone else in your life, like let's say a parent or a spouse or somebody like that, take it as a message regarding that particular person. So right now we're just looking at like what is hidden. What are those hidden aspects that you need to be aware of, that your attention needs to be brought to? So, but I am seeing pessimistic type of energy here. So there may be like a bit of doubt, a bit of, oh no, like that can't happen. And even if it's like downright like, oh, nothing good will ever happen to me, but it could just be like some underlining pessimistic type of energy. You could be dealing with someone too who is very pessimistic. You know, they have formed like a bit of a cynical, pessimistic type of view about the world. You know, believing that evil outweighs, that, you know, evil always wins in the end, or it's like the good guy always finishes last, that type of energy, you know. Someone here may be also like, again, like I was picking this up earlier, I believe, for you guys, with that kind of beating yourself up, because we have this guy like hitting himself in the head with this hammer. So I feel like you could be like beating yourself up about something, or like maybe constantly trying to prove yourself to someone in your life, like even like let's just say you feel like you have something to prove to the world or to someone in your life, like, see that I can do this, see I'm good at this, see like look what I can do, you know. Or like I said, this could be someone in your life that is constantly like trying to get your validation as well, you know. Like maybe also there's a bit of a fear of judgment as well, you know, like people pleasing, fear of like embarrassment, or that you know, just fearful of their disapproval. Maybe there are those aspects of yourself that you don't feel completely content with, or you feel like you could be in a situation with a person though that what you do is actually never good enough for them. And it's like you're constantly trying to like make them happy, fill their cup, but it's never enough. It's never good enough. And it's just like you're constantly trying to maybe gain their approval, and it's never enough. You know, like they are only focused on those those times that you've messed up, you know, your weaknesses. You know, it's kind of like, let's just say, well, I'm going to use my life as an example here because that's what Spirit's giving me. And I never like bring my life into it, but Spirit is giving me my life, and I didn't want to, but this is what Spirit's giving me. Okay, so I finally, for the first time in my entire life, left an abusive situation, right? Not physical, more mental, emotional, financial, and got my own apartment for the very first time in my life. Was so thrilled to get an apartment, to do something on my own where I wasn't relying upon someone else. Never thought that I could do it. When I was younger, I knew that that was going to happen. You know, once I started to embrace my gifts and really started to learn, I knew that was going to happen. Anyways, so excited that I got this apartment, and went to tell my mother, you know, how excited I was. And, oh, well, I'll be happy when you're able to buy a place. Now that's really accomplishing something. So it's like, no matter how much you do, no matter how much you excel, this person here doesn't see what you're doing. Like, because that's what Spirit was giving me. It's my situation there. You know, it's not enough, you know. Oh, but you could do this. Just wait till this happens. When you never really truly own anything to begin with. Nothing is ever really, you know. But that's besides the point. I'm not going to get into that. But, okay. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective that are here today? Spirit, what messages do you have? What messages do you have? Okay. People pleaser. Oh my God, that's exactly kind of like what I was getting, you know, like where you're looking for their validation. So like, also we've got 35 here is the number on the card. So that could have significance for you. Maybe threes, maybe you're seeing fives. 3 and 5 together would be 8. So you could be seeing 8s as well. But it's almost like you maybe feel worthless if you don't have that validation for others, if you don't have their approval. Let's just say, for instance, this is not, I'm not using my life as an example here, but I am using someone's life as an example. But let's just say you're an online influencer, right? And you're passionate about what you do and you love what you do. But let's just say you don't get many views on a particular video regarding this issue that you're very passionate about. So maybe you start to feel worthless because you didn't get as many views as you had hoped, or you didn't get the outpouring of validation from others that you had hoped. So that kind of builds a bit of doubt in yourself, doubting your gifts, doubting your abilities, doubting what it, you know, this work of art that you had posted, you know. So you could be finding that, you know, you just have this urge to please others, to take care of others, to fix their problems, to solve things for others, you know. You want to appease them because maybe you feel like you get your worthiness from pleasing people, from making them happy, from you know, like them telling you that what you're doing is amazing, and that, you know, you don't need them to tell you that you're amazing, because you are amazing. You don't need to tell them, oh, you know, you really know what you're talking about, that's incredible, because you know that it's incredible what you do. So it's like, what other people say, it doesn't change the fact that you still know what you're doing. You still know what you're talking about, and you don't need that validation. So it's like, that, you know, maybe this is with regards to your family. Again, like, this is that people pleaser energy, and it's like, well, no matter what you do, it's never enough. And because you're not able to make it enough, because you're not able to please them, maybe you know, start to doubt yourself, you know, and this maybe also too, like, you really also might tiptoe around particular people in your life, because, or a certain person or people, because you don't want to cause conflict. I'm seeing someone like roll their eyes at someone, or like spirit showing me them going and like really biting their tongue, because, like, you know, trying to avoid conflict, trying to, you know, tiptoe around that particular person, instead of like telling them what you really think. This could be something that actually developed in early childhood. Maybe you wanted to fit in, so you would do things to make people happy, because maybe you thought if you were to do things for them to make them happy, that it would make them like you, you know. I'm also seeing too someone that is fearful of change. You could be dealing with someone who is very stubborn, okay, because there is a lot of fear within them. Show me clearly, Spirit, what I need to see for the collector. Can we just get single jumping cards only, please, Spirit? Or I'll take one. Withdrawn. Okay, so you also may like withdraw from people, from others, maybe even have a bit of an escapism type of energy. Maybe you also like try to actively find reasons to withdraw from people, maybe because you don't, it's like a lot of pressure to keep up this people pleasing energy, so you could just withdraw so that you don't have to take care of their needs, as you know, or this is like different messages, and you just withdraw your energy because of like depression. You just don't want to be around other people. I'm seeing social anxieties for some people. I'm seeing someone too, like, it's like when you're around people, you're constantly wondering what they're thinking, or worried that you're going to say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing. And it's just like afterwards, like you're analyzing everything that you said while you were in that social interaction. And so instead of putting yourself through that, you'd rather just kind of withdraw your energy. And it's like, it's possibly like you've just become so exhausted from the demands of the world, or the demands of others, or like, you know, just constantly like people pleasing, that you just feel just completely exhausted. You just don't want to have to continue giving. It's like constantly like reflecting on mistakes that you think that you've made during conversations. Well, what did they think about me? I bet they thought this, or, oh my God, that's so embarrassing. And it's just like, how could I have acted that way? How could I have said that? Why didn't I do it this way? Why didn't I do it? Like, that's what I'm seeing for someone. And some of you, like, you are also dealing with someone who is a bit withdrawn, because of sadness or depression. I also too, for someone, this is not for everyone, but I'm seeing someone that, like, you're actually dealing with a person that has withdrawn their energy from you because they feel like no matter what they do, it's never good enough for you. And then others of you, you're watching and you have withdrawn your energy from someone, whether it's a romantic partner, friend, family member, but you've withdrawn your energy because no matter what you do, it's not good enough for them. Thank you, Spirit. Please come here. Look, guilt trips and egotistical. See, I feel like you hold on to a lot of guilt. This is also card number 55. So something has got to change, okay? It's like you maybe are dealing with someone who has placed a lot of guilt on you. Maybe they even try to guilt trip you when you don't do things for them, when you're not taking care of their needs. If you decide to put yourself first, they may guilt trip you. Okay, manipulate your thoughts and your emotions. And again, like, I'm seeing someone that is holding on to a lot of guilt themselves. Like, you may guilt trip yourself. And that's exactly what I was seeing, like, with the withdrawn here and the people pleasing. Like, you are constantly thinking about your interactions with people, focusing on, like, every little conversation. And you feel guilty. You feel regretful about the interactions that you have, even if it's just strangers, like out in public or like at dinner parties or like get-togethers, things like that. Work, at work, maybe you're exhausted from being at work and you thinking about everything you said and did, and how you are like giving and giving and giving at work while this person over here isn't doing anything, or doing a heck of a lot less than you are. But I feel like you may also be bringing up your past as well, and like making yourself feel guilty about things that you've done in the past. And again, you could be dealing with this person who is constantly guilt tripping you about your past, making you, just like they manipulate you into feeling regretful, ashamed. Hopefully this isn't you using guilt to manipulate others. And then we've got egotistical here. I feel like someone wants to constantly, like, it needs this constant validation because there are deep feelings of inadequacy. So they may actually like talk about how well they are doing and how they've got this going on and that going on, and how, oh, this is wonderful and that is wonderful and it's great, but it's actually coming from a place of inadequacy. They want you to see how wonderful they are and how great they're doing because they actually are very insecure. They feel inadequate. Okay, and also too, like you, and I'm going to put a trigger warning on this, you could also be dealing with, a bit of an overinflated ego, because of some inferiority complex. And this could be resulting from childhood because maybe you didn't get the kind of attention that you needed. And you could be dealing with this person, you know, who didn't get the kind of attention that they needed as a child. So they have now this overinflated ego that results from that inferiority complex. They've learned to really compare themselves to others. And I feel like you also could potentially be the one here, or are the one here that has compared yourself or does compare yourself, feeling as though you're not matching up, that you don't match up. You know, maybe you are seeing yourself as separate from others instead of an extension of their energy. This has caused a lot of, this is like a slippery slope to narcissism here too. And I'm not saying actual narcissism, but some of you could actually be dealing with a narcissist. But others of you, this is like your ego is running the show and you're seeing yourself as separate and not one. You're seeing yourself as inadequate, comparing yourself, comparing your looks, comparing your abilities, comparing your achievements, your gifts, you know, your knowledge, your material things, instead of realizing that we are all one energy. We are extension of source energy. And so maybe have kind of withdrawn yourself. You could even be feeling guilty about comparing yourself or feeling inadequate. You could also be dealing with someone who, like, with this controlling card, there's a bit of a power struggle, I feel like, going on between you and someone else. It says here, do you assert your power over others because you fear things will go wrong? So it's like you feel like you need to be in control of the situation, maybe the home, the family, work, you know, you've got everything, it's like controlling, micromanaging things, because you feel like everything will fall apart if you don't. You feel like if you let go and you let others clean up the house, that it'll just go all to hell. And maybe it will, but that's okay. You don't have to have control over everything. It's okay for you to let go. You know, maybe you try to control a situation by just taking over and just doing everything yourself, okay? Or control others, you know? Maybe micromanaging every little detail because you feel like you have to. Wow. Wow. Okay. I'm hearing that song, that "Welcome to My Dark Side." Some of you could be dealing with someone who is a bit racist too, and I hate to say it, but this person is either like a downright racist, where they feel like their skin color is like better, with that egotistical there being the last card out and the racist being the first, this card here on the bottom of the deck. Or you dealing with someone who's a bit of a bully, who is discriminating, maybe just thinks that they're, you know, that puts themselves above others because of their own fears of inadequacy. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, ascendant masters, ancestors, spirit guides, higher light beings. Please come here. Guide this reading. Show me clearly what I need to see for the highest good and the harm of none. What messages do you have for the collective of souls? What can you show them about what is truly hidden? Okay, so you are dealing with someone, okay, who is bipolar. Maybe you yourself have bipolar. I'm not diagnosing anyone. I'm just saying, like, if you already know, okay, so it's like you could be bipolar, dealing with someone who is bipolar, on again, off again, up and down, like, it's like their mood changes with the flip of a switch type of thing too, is something that I'm seeing. Maybe even dealing with someone who is very narrow-minded, again, egotistical, someone who even is, it's like they're very intolerant and can get a bit hysterical. What's hidden, Spirit, that the collective need to know about? Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, ascendant masters. Unforgiving. So you could be dealing with someone who is cold, vindictive. Okay, this person may seek revenge. You yourself could be a bit vindictive, or a bit unforgiving. You could even be this way about yourself. Feeling as though you're so like focused on like these mistakes and guilt tripping yourself, and have not yet forgiven yourself or someone else. There is someone in your life, okay, that maybe you haven't forgiven yet. Thank you, Spirit. Please come here. Show me clearly what is hidden. Oh, attached. I'd have to clarify that. Some of you may feel like you're you could feel like you never have any time alone either. Never have any time to yourself. What is hidden, Spirit, that they need to be aware of? Rage. So some underlining energy, some unresolved anger here. This could be you or possibly someone you're dealing with, or maybe even both, okay, with that rage there. It's someone here may be a bit unpredictable, okay. Again, we've got moody, so it could be that just when this person gets in their feelings, they can become temperamental. I just heard like also too, I do see that someone does need to like blow off some steam, and it's okay to be angry, okay, but it's like learning how to channel that anger in a more productive way, or a healthier way. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Look, and then we've got the Strength card, and the Strength card, it's about like channeling that anger in a productive way, in a healthier way. It's also a card of releasing that control, or like, you know, like needing, it's like getting what you want in a calm and gentle way. It's like controlling things by releasing control, you know, surrendering your control. And it's like getting what you want through like gentle coaxing, you know, like coaxing. And yeah. Can you clarify unforgiving, Spirit, for the collective? What do they need to know about this unforgiving? Clarify unforgiving, please, Spirit. Oh, the King of Swords. Some of you, this could be an air sign, okay? And it did kind of want to come out sideways. All right. So, we're reading these cards in the shadow energy too. By the way, I wanted to let you know. So that would actually be like the King of Swords in the reverse, anyways. But it still wanted. It was still trying to come out sideways. So it's like you again, like you guys could be dealing with an air sign, okay? But this person is very cold, okay? And still very angry. Like someone here is holding on to a lot of anger. This person is a bit like ruthless, very judgmental. This could even be an ex for some of you. This is an ex that's still harboring some anger towards you. But this person here, like, this person here doesn't use their head. They lose their cool. This person is I'm seeing someone with their vindictive, closed off, revengeful. So it's like they're harboring a grudge against you. You know, this person here, and maybe this person here may manipulate others to get what they want. It's like I'm seeing here, and you could be this could be someone that you're currently dealing with, but this person does not know how to communicate, you know, and they have, it's like, will say whatever comes to their mind. They have no filter. This person will spew out hateful, cold, mean, spiteful words when they get mad. Yeah, ruthless. And you may even be dealing with someone who is like plotting revenge, you know, trying to plot revenge. This could be you too, like you holding a grudge and like wanting to see revenge, get revenge against someone in your life. Hopefully it's not, and that you know, you're kind of working with that and letting that go. But this person here, it's like they're losing their cool because they're letting their emotions here. They're letting their emotions run the show. It's like and it's like when this person has no control over their emotions. So it's like their emotions are out of control now and is overruling their head. You know, you could be dealing with someone who really like loses their cool over silly shit. And it's like maybe you even feel like you've got to tiptoe around this person so that they don't get pissed and blow up at you. You know, like this person is very intimidating and maybe even tries to bully you. They're very irrational. Can you clarify attached, Spirit? So the Two of Wands represents togetherness. Again, this could be somebody that you're always with. Or it's like there's something here about like stuck at the hip. Maybe you feel like you're stuck at the hip with this person for some of you. I'm going to get one more card. You may be planning on detaching yourself from this person. This could be someone that you're with, like if this is like a romantic partner, some of you, this could be like a connection of convenience. Can you give me one more card for this attached in the Two of Wands, Spirit? Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Can you give me one more card here for attached with the Two of Wands? See, yeah. It's like a lot of arguments, conflicts, a lot of like, what's the word I'm looking for? Tension here. You could be dealing with someone who's just constantly like attached to your hip, needs to check on you. If you don't live together, they may be like constantly want to be up your ass. But it feels like this could be someone that maybe you actually live with. But whatever this is where they're attached to you, attached to the hip, it is causing some tension. Some of you, this is like your actual child, and it's like, it's not like a big deal, but it's like, oh my God, would you please get out from underneath my feet type of energy. Like you're just needing like a little space, a little distance here. But it's like, yeah, that's what I feel. Maybe you just need room to breathe. Can you clarify rage, Spirit? And it doesn't have to be a romantic situation either, you guys. Can be. Can you clarify rage, Spirit? The Nine of Wands. Damn, look, the Nine of Wands can represent rage. I mean, it is a fire energy. And the wands represents like a battle. I mean, this could quite literally, the Nine of Wands can represent just someone pissed off. Like, just pissed off. And it's like this ongoing thing. And like, never know. It's like this ongoing battle with this person that's constantly getting pissed off, angry. And it's like, they get mad and this person gets mad and they'll say things and just go for the jugular with their words. And it's like maybe even this person tries to like lower your self-esteem or tried to lower your self-esteem with the things that they say. I'm hopefully too, though, the Nine of Wands can represent abuse. So some of you may be dealing or are dealing with someone that is actually abusing you. And I'm definitely seeing that for someone. And you could be really trying to figure out how you're going to escape, how you're going to leave this abusive relationship where this person here is volatile. They have and it's like, I am seeing like a lot of like a physical fight. Oh God, please, if you are, please reach out for help. Please, somebody will. We will do what we can. We will find you help. And if you've already escaped this, then congratulations, you're flipping hero. You're amazing. Some of you, you were actually abused. Like, this is abuse that you suffered from an ex. And others of you, this is abuse that you suffered even as a child from your own family that was supposed to protect you and take care of you, your own mother. You could even have like an irrational, angry mother, because as I go down here, we've got the the Seven of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Empress. So this could actually be your own mother that has these angry outbursts, these volatile temper tantrums here, where it's just irate, a lot of unnecessary drama. And you're just like really trying to figure out like how you're going to get out of a situation here that's not working for you. Maybe like going back and forth in your mind. And also the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles does represent argumentative. So you could be definitely like dealing with someone who's very argumentative. Maybe you feel stuck at the hip. There's a lot of tension and drama here, and you just need some space, some breathing room. It's like a bunch of people like packed in together. So some of you may be living in a home where there's a bunch of people packed in together. Others of you, it's just like you in this relationship with this person where you feel kind of stuck at the hip with them. Others of you, this could be like a friendship where you and this friend are like stuck at the hip, and it's like because you're always together, there's bickering and fighting. But regardless, like I'm seeing like people that are always stuck together, and because of that, because they're attached and so like together, that there's a lot of bickering and drama here. I feel like a lot of you are like really looking back and thinking about all of the bullshit that you've been through in life. Like, when is it gonna stop? When is it ever going to stop? When am I going to be free of this? I know this is a very yicky energy to dive into, but I felt like we really needed to dive into it to shine a light on it, because when you are able to shine a light on it, it gives you a bit more clarity. Let's ask Spirit for some advice. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, ascendant masters, ancestors of the highest good, spirit guides, higher light beings, benevolent galactic ancestors and galactic beings. Please come here, guide this reading, show me clearly what I need to see for the collective. What advice can you give them? And I just don't even want to start crying, because it's so like draining, but I feel your energy anyways. And I just feel like you have, oh my God, been through so damn much. So many ups and downs in life with people, that were supposed to actually love you. These are not like enemies, people that you would expect. These are like people that were supposed to love you and care about you. Actually, you know what? We're gonna wait on that. I'm gonna pull a card from this deck right here, and then I will pull a card from there. So you've got to shut up. I just took these out of the box, and look, surrender the habit of people pleasing. Like, what are the odds? Thank you, Spirit. I mean, like, tell you guys, I'm just so grateful that Spirit uses me as a vessel to channel these messages for you guys, because I love it so much. I'm so honored to be able to do this, and it's so great because I get to prove that the realm of spirit is real, for one thing. Like, it's just, I can't even tell you, like, even after all these years, I still am in awe of spirit. Okay. All right. Yeah, like, surrendering the idea that you can fix someone. You guys maybe feel like you can fix or someone or their situation, constantly wanting to like fix their situation, resolve things for them, you know, and Spirit's like, no, you can't. You can't be that people pleaser. You can't fix them. You just can't. It's up to them. They have to do it. You are not the savior. You are not the hero. It's up to them. They need to be able to do that for themselves. Take care of themselves, especially if they're grown. Can you give us some... What do they need to surrender, Spirit? Give us some advice on what they need to surrender. What? Okay, so Spirit does want you to surrender to success, that you are ready to experience abundance, okay? They don't want you to look back at previous roadblocks, the guilt, the worries, you know. They want you to just release that and embrace the new. Embrace a new world of possibilities, new opportunities, new you, releasing that which does not serve you or is no longer working for you, you know, like Dr. Phil says, how's that working for you? Surrender negative thinking, okay? Again, like, you have control over your thoughts. When those negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly focus on positive affirmations, because you can't control what pops up into your mind, but you can control whether or not you hold on to those thoughts or not, and releasing them, forgiving yourself, right? Being forgiving, being, you know, just allowing those things to just kind of come in and go out. We're going to get one more card from this deck. And then surrender to the wisdom of your body. Okay, so if you're dealing with this person, and let's just say maybe you're dealing with health conditions right now. Maybe you're not feeling good. Maybe, you know, you've been having headaches or, you know, stomach stuff or swelling or, you know, body aches, you know, not feeling good, tired. Ask yourself, do I feel this way when I'm around this person? And ask yourself, if you live with this person, do I feel like this most of the time? Do I feel this way when, you know, more than I don't feel this way? And if it's yes, Spirit's like, listen to your body. Your body's trying to tell you something. Your body is a sentient being, and it knows, you know. It's trying to caution you before you continue moving forward in a situation with a person that's not of your highest good. All right. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Please come here. Guide this reading. Show me clearly. Angels, archangels, spirit guides, higher light beings, ancestors, galactic ancestors, and galactic beings. Can you give us one last message, Spirit? Can you give the collective one last message, please? Okay, the path to love. All right, it's time now for you to move on to your soul's purpose. Move on to this path of love, of accepting love, giving love, being on a path where you are with someone who does love you, cares about you, who is matching your energy. And if you already are in that connection, then this is about you giving this to yourself. You know, maybe you've been searching for love in all the wrong place. I don't know, that song just popped up in my head, so that could be significant to someone, but I'm telling you, like, I don't know, spirit, it's so much fun doing this. But anyways, so sorry, I can be a dork sometimes. But it's fun. Okay, anyways, all right. So, Spirit's telling you to stay the course, have faith, keep the light, hold the light, you know, stay in the light, stay in the faith, stay holding on to your faith, that you are about to align with your perfect person. If this is regarding a relationship, if this is regarding like a romantic relationship, it's like you are going to be meeting the person that you're supposed to. So really keeping faith. This is your divine partner that you've been searching for, like, and you actually have been searching for them in all the wrong places, in too many faces, you know. Maybe Spirit might want you to sing that song. Go listen to that song. I don't know, but there's a message there in that song because it came to mind. This could have been like you before you met your current person. If those of you, this could be like regarding a mother, something like that. But you are on the path to experience love, okay? In its purest form. All right, so this is what I have for you guys. I truly hope it resonates, and if there's anything that I can do for you guys, if you need your own personal private reading, please feel free to reach out to me. Please consider hitting that like button if the reading resonates, and I thank you all so very much for any tips or donations. That there was a sweet girl that sent me a tip of $2, and she said, I really wish it was more, but it's all I have. And I said, you know what, that right there, it means the world to me that you cared so much, that you sent me that $2, and that $2 is so precious to me because it came from your heart, and like it meant the absolute world. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to cry so much, you guys. And I know I said that I would stop apologizing for crying, but I love to cry. To be honest with you, I love it. I love to feel emotions because I went for a few weeks where I couldn't cry, and anyways, so that's my cue to go. Let me see what they're barking at, and I love you all so much. Namaste.